Now the potential risks of foreign-made glass in Australian homes. Glass panels imported from China are randomly exploding in bathrooms and even around backyard pools. Tonight, angry families are demanding action.
It was pretty horrendous knowing the fact that one of your kids could have simply been killed.
It happens without warning.
It just exploded.
A ticking time bomb.
I turned around and I saw a pile of glass everywhere.
And it could be in your home. Tonight, from bathrooms to backyards, the string of explosions that have Aussie families frightened and furious.
Is it going to take a death before someone does anything?
You install them because they're called safety glass and they're not so safe.
Glass shower screens have been installed in bathrooms around the country, and if you have one, well, you probably think it's perfectly safe, but there are some hidden dangers that horrified customers say they never saw coming, because some of these glass panels are literally exploding.
I had blood on my hands.
Mark Poinder has been a tradie for 30 years and says he's never seen anything like this. He was installing a glass shower screen when the unthinkable happened.
Like a loud car backfiring. It was loud. It was honestly an explosion.
The panel exploded without warning, spearing shards of glass across the bathroom, injuring Mark and his friend.
We were both frightened. We were both bloodied. My finger was cut. My friend had cuts to his neck, and we're lucky, so lucky, we weren't blinded.
Mark paid $300 for the frameless screen made by Highgrove Glass Solutions. The Australian company, owned by Gale Pacific, is under fire with a growing number of complaints, many posted on the product review website.
The amounts of problems that seem to be occurring with this particular product is quite horrendous.
It's not just happening indoors, but outdoors as well. Glass pool fences are also spontaneously exploding. And while they're designed to keep children safe, some parents tell us they're putting lives at risk.
If the little 18-month-old daughter was standing right next to it, I could pretty much guarantee she would have been killed.
Father of two, Robert Fleming, recently installed a glass pool fence, also made by Highgrove Glass Solutions. One morning, it also exploded without warning. Thankfully, his kids weren't near the pool when it happened.
On their website, on their brochure, on the packaging, there's no warning labels or anything to say that this product may explode at any time.
But Highgrove isn't the only company receiving complaints about exploding glass.
We did ask the question at the time, how safe were they? And we were assured it was quite safe. Bulletproof, I think was the word used.
A panel in Sue Clyde Smith's pool fence also exploded. The glass came from local company Glass Tech.
The glass had shattered totally and it had actually exploded out to hit the brick wall around the pool.
Since promoting the story last night, more Current Affair viewers have contacted us today with their similar horror stories. Some have even been seriously injured. Victims believe dodgy imports from China could be to blame.
I think the product should be recalled or some sort of consumer affairs investigation to check that the glass that is being imported is up to Australian standards.
We checked and found Highgrove's shower screens are made in China. As for their pool fences, now rebranded as Everton, well, who knows? There was no clear labelling on the packaging.
And do you know where this glass is manufactured? Is it Australia or overseas? I'm not sure, to be honest.
Glass Tech says all its glass is made in Australia and meets national standards.
Most of the time, and from our investigations, it'll be a fault from installation or some previous damage that's happened to the glass.
Warren Overton is from the Australian Glass and Glazing Association.
If you are using an imported product, that's when you should make sure that you get the correct documentation and make sure that it does meet Australian standards.
We contacted the ACCC, who said it will be investigating the issue further.
Those panes of glass are ticking time bombs.
It needs to be stopped before someone's seriously hurt. Fortunately, it wasn't my family this time round, but it could be your family next time.
And we contacted both glass companies mentioned in that story. Their statements are on our website.